She's red gone. Corbin gone. She's red gone.
A dead body.
Yes, and who's getting the CTO job? Spill it already.
Like, are you blaming us for the murder? Because I need to know if I should be calling my lawyer or my mom.
Please just step back.
Amigos, is now a good time?
Get out! Thank you.
Jemma, you doing okay?
Yes, of course, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be peachy keen?
Because you just locked us inside the walk-in fridge? Blackbeard, are you hiding?
Affirmative. I'm hiding because I'm scared. It's a new emotion I'm trying. And if my calculations are correct, fear and guilt would drive one to hide in this situation. How am I doing? Can you relate to me more?
Blackbeard, who took Corbin's body out of here?
I did not see. It must have happened while Shane was updating me in the lab earlier.
This can't be happening. Corbin's body is missing. There's a murder among us, and a mole is... Wait, Blackbeard, did you go over all of the recordings? Do you have a theory who the mole or the murderer is?
You know what, maybe now is not a good time.
The murder? No. The mole? Yes.
Well, who is it then? Who do you think the mole is?
I wouldn't. Not right now. Blackbeard, let's hang off.
Based on my calculations, I think the mole, Jemma, is you.
Me?
You are listening to Murder in HR, starring Kate Mara, Ben Schwartz, and Adam Devine. Presented by Wellhub and BambooHR. Murder in HR is created by Ian Faison, and this is a Caspian Studios production. Improving employee well-being shouldn't be a mystery. Thankfully, Wellhub has cracked the code by offering employees affordable, all-in-one wellness plans to access the best options for fitness, mindfulness, nutrition, sleep, and more. Experience the thrill of becoming a wellness company with Wellhub. Visit wellhub.com today to unlock the mystery.
And now I'm freezing. Jemma, come on, you don't have to do that.
Do what, Shane?
Drown your sorrows in strawberry milk.
Grab a straw. Join me in a toast to my once budding career. One day you're revising benefit packages, and the next you're the target of a team of assassins for accidentally spilling intel that brought their company down. Blackbeard, how did this happen?
The number of jobs we lost perfectly correlates to every interview, webinar, and article around you. In addition to this, I believe the competition must have found your voice notes and recordings you make.
Were you using two-factor authentication?
Oh, God. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
So that's a no.
I was feeding the competition without even realizing. After everything that happened at All Hands, after I found out who my coworkers really were and what they were capable of, I guarded company secrets like a dragon hoarding gold. But guess what? Turns out I've been leaking like a leaky freaking faucet.
It's not your fault, Jemma.
Are you listening to anything I'm saying? Of course it's my fault.
Okay, well, maybe it's time to punch out of this gig for good. Gregory gets in from Budapest. You just tell him you're done working here. Are you sure leaving piece of shit behind is the absolute worst decision?
When they terminate someone in this office, it's not with a pink slip, Shane.
Well, then we better come up with something quick, because if you're gone, I'm toast too.
Do you mean that?
I'm not about to do casual Fridays without you.
I know you mean they'd probably off you too, but the thought of you taking one for the HR team is oddly touching.
Would you like another boba tea?
Hit me, bartender.
Okay, all right, look, Jemma, I have to tell you something.
What? What is it?
I am...
You're joining a boy band, moving to Fiji with Max so you can bro it out, opening a llama farm. Spit it out and tell me already.
I did win my 4th grade talent show with my rendition of Because of You by 98 Degrees. I sang all 4 parts.
How did I not know that?
I guess you don't know everything about me, do you? What?
Nothing. I just realized...
What is it you just realized?
That this may be our last HR meeting together. Blackbeard, what time is it?
The time is 5:53 p.m. The board meeting is in...
7 minutes. Thanks. Any last words? And please don't say anything corny or inspirational to me right now.
How about this? If there was anyone who could pull a last-minute starburst out of their ass, it'd be you.
Do you really believe that?
I wouldn't bet against you.
Thanks, Shane, for being by me throughout all of this. Thanks for everything. See you on the other side.
Gotcha.
And we've implemented strategic cost-cutting measures that have already shown a 15% improvement in our EBITDA. Ah, there she is, the woman of the hour. Jemma.
Gregory, it's good to see you. How was Budapest?
That city is dead. That's a little assassin joke there.
Oh, and I see we have our top 6 investors on a Zoom. That's just lovely. I wasn't hoping there was a last-minute cancellation for this meeting.
Finally, we get to talk to Jemma. We've heard so much about you. We can't wait to chat.
Yes, the absence of a CTO really leaves us in an iffy position. Your decision really means a lot.
But before that, Gregory, you mentioned a bit of business to take care of?
Of course, yes. Jemma, we all want to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
I just got word that the Young HR Manager of the Year award is going on your shelf.
You cannot be serious.
I'm very serious. If I were joking, I'd be wearing my red clown nose.
Congrats, Jemma.
Very impressive.
Thank you all, but I think you should save the congrats until after I tell you about this eventful weekend.
Yes, we hear you've been mixing it up with Hollywood royalty. Is that a hint at who's the next CTO?
I'm afraid not.
Jemma, it sounds like our investors were really hoping for a celebrity sighting today.
What's going on?
You better have a good answer as to why.
Yes, I know, and I'm sorry to disappoint, but this meeting may be full of a lot of disappointments, so you may want to brace yourself.
Damn it.
Before we really get into things, I want to say that I've come to truly love this job. It's taught me more than I ever thought possible, even if the lessons have been unconventional.
Well, your job was never in question. You're the Young HR Manager of the Year.
Yeah, but it is, though. Or at least it should be. And in the spirit of transparency and integrity, I must address some troubling matters. That's why this will be my final interrogation.
Interrogation? Gregory, what is she talking about? What kind of operation are you running over there?
You see, there's been a murder. And a mole. And, well, Brigadouro and cheesy bread thief, but that's not as important. But I'm afraid the company's downfall can be traced back to me.
A murder?
A mole?
Brigadouro and cheesy bread thief?
And a crap ton of mistakes. Oh, someone else has joined with the handle Sleuth Sister for Life? Must be an assistant, never mind.
Jemma, I think you have some explaining to do.
You're right, I do. Because true leadership takes courage, integrity, and a willingness to face the truth no matter how utterly awful it might be. Corbin Parker was a last-minute addition to our candidates, but I'm afraid he suffered an untimely death at dinner Friday evening.
Corbin Parker's dead?
First, I suspected one of our 3 candidates did him in. Then our office manager had a suspicious twitch, but that was just squirrel business. And then the mole, but now it's a jumbled mess. It feels like everyone wanted Corbin dead, but was anybody really daring enough to pull it off? And as for those leaks, well, look, all I'm saying is that if you're looking at where to point fingers, and you will once you sift through all of this, point them at me. I'm the guilty party, nobody else, and I'm ready for whatever storm's a-comin'.
I think I speak on behalf of everyone when I say that I am very confused.
Jemma, how about you just tell us who the next CTO is and we can sort through the rest?
Well, I guess if I had to choose,
You do, yes. That's why we're all here.
I'd say
We are not missing this.
Come on, bro. Who's it gonna be?
what are you guys doing?
Can someone patch me into the Bluetooth? I know there's speakers in here.
Not now, Mary.
Jemma, I'm so sorry. I tried to keep them out, but...
Get out of here.
No. Everyone stay. Jemma, that's incredibly rude of you. It's nice to see you all.
Gregory, listen.
Investors, meet Mary, Max, and Dr. Stone. And I guess, since there are only 3, that means that the 4th is really dead. May our sweet butterfly Corbin rest in peace.
Listen, I'll be the first to say it. It wasn't me.
Jemma, I'd like to hear a little bit more about your interview process before you reveal anything else.
Who's that now?
Oh, it's Lou's sister for life.
What did you ask the candidates?
Well, I asked them one question that led to many.
And what was that one question?
Why piece of ship?
So, why piece of ship, Jemma?
You're asking me?
Yeah, we want to know.
You
Oh my
must
God,
be
you're
kidding.
killing me!
I agree. This is excruciating.
I know, you've heard a lot from me this weekend, but in a hot sec, you probably won't be hearing from me ever again, so I'd say I've earned a few more moments. When I first joined Piece of Ship, I pictured myself in a cute little sailor hat, waving at yachts. Boy, was I in for a surprise. Turns out, I had landed smack dab in the middle of a den of assassins. It was like stepping into a Quentin Tarantino film, except I'm not a Thurman and there was no cool yellow jumpsuits. But here's the thing. Instead of running for the hills like every other job, I decided to stay. Why, you ask? Because I saw potential. I saw a group of people who, despite their unconventional line of work, needed structure, support, and a little bit of HR magic. So I rolled up my sleeves and got to work. My first few weeks were like walking a tightrope. There were days I thought I might actually get whacked just for suggesting a new leave policy. But I started small, implementing team-building exercises. Yes, even assassins need to know how to work together without, killing each other. I revamped our onboarding process, which previously involved more weapons training than I was comfortable with, but ended with us launching BambooHR with a cute, fuzzy panda bear. And we cleaned up the toxicity that was hanging over the office like a thick fog. I mean, we got Wellhub, for freaking sake. I mediated disputes that could have been featured in an episode of Yellowstone. Shout out to Shane for getting me hooked.
Vintage Costner, baby.
I realized something. I had found a home. I found a group of misfits who needed someone to believe in them, to show them that they could be more than what they were trained to be. And in doing so, I found a family. So, my greatest achievement isn't just one thing. It's a tapestry of moments, laughs, tears, near-death experiences, and breakthroughs. It's seeing people transform and grow. It's knowing that I've made a real difference, not just in the way the company runs, but in the lives of the people who work here. They saw me solve a murder, and I was actually up to the task. I was good at it. So good that it could be my job, my role. Working at Piece of Ship has truly been the role of a lifetime.
I think you just wrote your award speech, Jemma.
Role of a lifetime.
It feels like you are truly an integral part of this company, Jemma. I know that I, for one, wouldn't want to lose you.
Yes, that was a very nice speech, Jemma. But what does it have to do with your choice for CTO?
I'd second that question.
I suppose now you'll tell us all about your biggest failure.
Yes, you ask us one question that leads to many trying to find our fault. We told you about our biggest failure, so you should tell us about yours.
It's only fair, Jemma. How did you royally screw your company? Or your family, as you put it?
I can't believe it.
You can't believe what?
Hey, Shane.
Whoever do you mean?
Do you remember what Corbin said when we first met him? About Gregory, the deets of the company and position?
Yeah, he said Gregory nearly held a gun to him and told him he had to interview.
No, after that. He said Gregory offered him...
The role of a lifetime.
That's right. I really hope I'm right about this. Corbin? Corbin, you can enter the room now.
Heyo! What's cooking, you freaks?
Corbin?
You are listening to Murder in HR. This show is presented by BambooHR. BambooHR solves all your HR mysteries because everything works together. Time tracking flows into payroll, which shares data with benefits, which syncs with reporting, so your data isn't lost, overlooked, or swept under the rug by sinister forces. Get a free demo at BambooHR.com. Thank you for listening to Murder in HR, starring Kate Mara, Ben Schwartz, and Adam Devine. Created by Ian Faison. Presented by Wellhub and BambooHR, a Caspian Studios production. Written by Taylor Sardoni and Ian Faison. Directed by Ian Faison. Executive producers are Kate Mara, Ben Schwartz, Adam Devine, and Ian Faison. Co-executive produced by Dane Eckerly. Starring Kate Mara as Jemma, Ben Schwartz as Shane, Adam Devine as Corbin Parker, Ottaviano Acosta as Felipe, Ross Pomerantz as Max Maverickson, Kristen DiMercurio as Mary Beale, Jazz Zapatos as Dr. Stone, Dino Pasalic as Blackbeard, Zoe Zaidema as Investor 1, Meredith Gooderham as Investor 2, Alexa Minter as Investor 3, Christopher Dean as Lead Investor. Produced by Mark Wolf Roberts. Produced by Taylor Schiavone. Our supervising producer is John Libby. Our supervising creative producer is Landon Pontius. Sound design and mixing by Sound Sculpture. Dialogue and music editing by Ryan Classy. Mastering by Scott Goodrich. Music supervisor is Landon Pontius. Production support from Bradley Glansrock, John Libby, and Jess Avellino. Video producer is Bradley Glansrock. Video production support from Scott Levine. Marketing support from Dino Pasalic, Kyle Ruska, Colin Stamps, Dylan Langlis, and Rockable. Script consultant is Christopher Dean. Additional support from the team at Wellhub and BambooHR. Recording support from Studio Awesome. And special thanks to Chris Galley.